Good morning, campers.
Ah! That's my breathing noise. Good. You go ahead. What do you mean I go ahead? It's you. What do you mean it's me? I thought this is your campaign? This is my campaign. What? Are we recording right now? We are. What happened? Why are we...
So let's get started then.
All right, this is a campaign, y'all.
I'm really confused as to what the confusion
I
was,
got
but you know what?
confused too.
Let's let it go.
All right, I
Let's
guess I'm
just
just
forget
leaving
that
all of that
ever
in,
happened. Yeah, go for it.
leaving that entire awkward silence. I thought Jackson was gonna give more of an intro than just "Good morning, campers."
Good morning, campers. Did you expect any? You really expected me to do all that?
Oh, just you usually do something at least.
All right.
Well, this is a campaign. It's this one's gonna be a dark, evilish campaign.
My character is actually true neutral.
Um,
I'm sorry.
do I have any traits or features, Caleb?
Traits or features?
Traits or features? I was just wondering.
You should just have your racial traits and
Oh, what are
your
my random abilities?
oh yeah, your random abilities for the day.
That's right.
Let me pull up that sheet so I have it. Did you two ever come up with a way that you know each other and you're walking together for one reason or another?
Oh, we're supposed to know each other?
More or less. You're at least
Um,
traveling with each other.
well, it's all up to her because nobody likes my character and he knows it, so he's not gonna try to go with anybody.
Alright, Jackson, why are you traveling with this oaf?
I'm a lesser demon, so I have someone to carry my stuff, and I'm paying him.
You're
Oh,
paying
you're
him to
paying him?
carry your stuff.
I don't know what I'm paying him because you never give us
Wait.
what kind of money we're.
Well, I think we're just using gold, different gold. But I don't know if I'd be able to do that though, because I'm like a full-time apprentice.
Are you?
Yeah,
Well, we didn't establish each other's backgrounds very well.
yeah. My character's a full-time apprentice. His apprentice or his master's kind of a jerk,
Well,
but
what do you look
it's.
like? Because now you're describing your character. You might as well tell the audience.
Oh yeah, hey audience. Today I'm playing Antofin Sarlacc. It's a long name because drows are weird. Um, hold on, let me pull up his stuff here. Uh, he's a little bit shorter than most drow. He's got white hair like most drow, short though, and blue eyes, dark purple hair or skin, and strangely he has scales in certain places, such as his jaw, his neck, his the backs of his hands, arms, shoulders, his back, his knees. Sorcerer of the Dragon bloodline.
Well, that's a good
Uh,
character background.
yeah.
And you want to give us the reason why you're shunned or hated, or what did you say?
Oh, yeah, because people don't like my character because drow kind of hate dragons, and having a dragon bloodline is kind of a bad thing when people hate dragons. So people just kind of tease him and insult him, and he kind of puts up with it.
Okay, I'm Ash. I am a minor demon. My Ash, the daughter of Devoter. I don't have a last name. I am about 5'8". I have I have pink eyes, black hair, like a normal demoness. Yeah.
Sweet.
Every demoness has pink eyes and black hair.
It's very typical.
Um. I don't know.
All right, that's
I didn't really work on how she looked because we just barely made her.
Hey, I still made my character look nice.
we could have waited another minute if you needed it.
I probably needed that.
Well,
I am traveling underground. I live underground, hiding from the bigger demons, I guess.
oh, okay.
I
Because
live underground because it's the only option.
how demons are made. Once a demon is destroyed, they send out spawn. So I'm trying to get power so I can be my own demon. Yeah.
Sounds good.
If you're trying to get power, that could explain why you're trying to befriend a young, friendless sorcerer.
You'll be my first minion. That's it.
She views you as a minion. You view her as somebody who will talk to you.
Yep.
All right.
It's
After
a
that,
good relationship.
after that, you keep cutting in and out, Josh.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
I'm just letting you know. Um. All right. So you two end up walking down the pathways in the underneath. I don't remember what I called it.
The Underdark.
No, that's Forgotten Realms copyright thing. We're not associated with that.
I didn't tithe anything. Yeah.
He meant remembered lands. That's what it's from.
Yes, the Remembered Lands.
Yeah,
Sure,
Um,
that's not copyrighted.
probably.
it could be.
I'll just cut it all out. All right. So you guys are walking through the tunnels. You got sent on another quest to deliver a book.
Can
onto
Ash can Ash see in the dark?
Ash can see in the dark, yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
So you guys are walking through the darkness. For one reason or another, she is with you while you do this.
I have nothing better to do.
There you go.
Are we like acquaintances at this point?
Yes, just acquaintances. Nothing
Okay.
more, nothing less.
Your acquaintance zoned.
Yeah, I mean, I guess this person would make my character a little uncomfortable.
Definitely.
Yeah. So he's a little uneasy.
You know, the Drow and the demons do have an alliance against like the other under races.
I mean, the main reason he's not afraid, but uneasy is because she's talking to him.
Yeah.
People don't do that.
I'll just call it the Underworld. Why don't I just call it the Underworld?
I know.
That's not trademarked.
All right. So you're in the Underworld. So you're walking near the tunnels. You're heading towards a city that's closer to what would be the surface.
Of the Underworld, kind of, because it's locked away.
Yeah, you're nearing the top of the Underworld where the seal that keeps everything under there is. And so you're walking along. What's going on?
So is my location of delivery towards the seal?
Well, you have to walk past some tunnels that you wouldn't know the exact location of like a specific seal. You would you only know that you're near like the roof area.
Okay. I guess I'm just walking with my my hands in my robe pockets. Actually, no. I'm walking with my hands holding books that I'm delivering, obviously.
Indeed.
I look uncomfortably over at the demon over my shoulder.
She is watching, and she's just trying to think of ways. She's trying to think of a way to get more power.
All right. So you guys are just walking along in silence.
So she's just like, what is she doing? I looked over my
She's
shoulder to look at
staring
her.
menacing at you right now because that's how she does.
I stare back forward, shiver slightly, and just.
Because that is how she thinks when she's very frustrating thinking. Because most demons won't worship a lesser god, demon, and that's how demons. I don't know, how do demons get their powers?
Worship is a good way because hu- uh, specifically humans, but more races also do this. They when they worship something, they are like transferring bits of power from themselves to it. So that's one way
Yeah.
the gods get all their power.
So she's trying to think of a way to get more power, but she can't think of a way. This is why she needs a you.
Mm, but I don't know that yet.
So you're walking along
Yeah, I
in
quicken my pace,
awkward
I guess.
silence.
She keeps pace with you.
All of my silence is awkward silence.
Always.
As you're going, all of a sudden you both feel drained. Something has reached into you, pulled out your magic. You just feel drained.
I fall over. I
You fall over.
fall over, dropping books to the ground.
I'm panting hard.
I
What was
uh,
that?
I hold up my hand. I try to cast dancing lights.
You cannot cast it.
No. I
Why do
scramble
you
and
even have that spell?
all drows have it.
Oh,
I wouldn't.
okay.
I wouldn't say all drow, but
I mean,
it's like a racial
D and
trait from
D's
the book.
racial drow has it.
Yeah, from the book it gives it to you, but
Yeah.
Okay.
I pull out
What
of
was
my
that?
wand and I scramble into my bag and try to pull out my wand and try again to cast dancing lights. This time with my focus.
you feel a very faint amount of magic come from your wand specifically, and sparks kind of shoot out for a second.
Uh, I don't know. I stuff my wand into my pocket and gather up the books.
Then purple cracks form, glowing purple cracks start to form, shooting down the tunnel towards you and past you before you can even
I
react.
duck down after a few have passed.
And then it stops just as quickly as it started, and then you feel a weight lift off of you, and you feel your magic return.
What was that?
I don't know. I hold out my wand and cast dancing lights just to make sure I can.
Just fine, as you normal.
I dispel it and put my wand back in my pocket. I didn't like that. It came from over there, didn't it? I point to where I think the light came from.
It just shot down the tunnel. It's a one-way tunnel right now.
Was it? Oh, so it was the way that we're going that it came from?
Yes.
Do you think it came from something?
I don't know what else could be over there.
I'm gonna start walking. Gonna continue walking, picking up the books, and continue walking.
She starts walking.
All right. You walk for another minute or so, and you come up to a path where you know the way to the city is onward, but a way that leads to you know that some drow have set up there at one of the dead ends in the cave. They've set up a little area for themselves.
Okay. Um. Hmm. I say nothing because I'm obviously not the leader in the group.
She's just following you to the city.
Well, I guess which way is it? Do I go to bring
Drop
the
off.
books?
The city.
Well, then I'll go to the city.
All right. You pass the cave and you keep going when you hear running down the tunnel behind you.
Through the cave?
What?
Getting louder or quieter?
Louder. It's coming towards you.
I turn around.
I prepare an action.
All right. So from the tunnel that you had passed comes a drow covered in blood. He's holding his arm. His leg seems to be damaged, but he's still running on it anyway. And he sees you and he runs towards you. Please
I
help!
grab Ant and put him in front of me.
I I scream.
He runs up to you. Please help! The seal! The seal is broken! You have to stop them before they reclose it.
What? I know about the seal, right?
You know what the seal
Everyone knows
is.
about the seal.
Um,
That's
But
what's
like,
trapping us down here anyway.
well, no, but I was taught about it like extensively in my magic classes, right?
yes, because they want magic people to try and help disarm it in some form or fashion.
Well, I fight my I fight my urge to just run away and nod to the drow. Can you heal him? I ask, looking at the
She quizzically
demon.
looks at him, thinks for a little bit, and then heals her using healing word.
Okay, take a spell slot. He looks better. You fixed his leg at least. It's probably going to still be sore for a while, but oh, thank you. I've got to warn the city. And he takes off running past you. There's two of them.
To what? I shout down to him.
He keeps running.
This might be dangerous.
I I learned about this. It's basically my duty as a drow to keep it from closing again, I suppose. I start running down the direction he came from,
All right.
my face a permanent grimace.
Grimace.
Yeah.
Is Ash
I
following?
follow behind.
All right. So you two are going down this tunnel. Up ahead, you see some blinding lights that come
I cover my face.
coming from some unusually bright torches. And
I
you,
use
I mean, do we even have torches down here?
yes, but they're not usually so bright. They're usually very, very dim torches.
I hold my hand in front of my face and try to squint through the cracks in my fingers, but my light sensitivity is not doing me any favors.
So as you guys are approaching this light, you find yourselves, when your eyes finally adjust, you find yourselves face to face with a man. He's standing up there, a sword leaning against him. In his hand, he holds a shield. In another, he holds a flask. He looks down at you, takes a swig, and puts the lid back on and into his pocket. He picks up his sword and points it at you.
I wave.
This
I use Dust Devil right near him.
No!
all right. Give us a spell roll.
I don't say
And
anything,
it
but in
is-
my head, I wish I was working with someone better.
Better.
Less wanting to get ourselves killed.
I mean, any drow would have
He
acted the same
looks
way.
beat up too.
He is. He's extremely bloody as well.
Oh, the guy is?
Yes, very bloody.
Oh.
Lots of cuts. There's bandages. It looks like he's tried to bandage himself up in the past couple minutes.
Yeah. I guess my character, for a drow, given his mistreatment, has very interesting views on other things. Isn't
You've
much like how other drows act.
you've casted that successfully. What does it do again? It creates a dust devil
Yeah,
next to him.
right next to him.
So it's a second level spell slot. 5-foot cube. Any creature that ends its turn. So when he ends his turn. On a failed save, he takes 1d8 bludgeoning damage and is pushed 10 feet away. Okay, so it's a strength save.
It's a strength. Okay.
Yep.
Oh crap! Dang it.
Which he excels at.
Yes, he does.
The dust devil moves. And then you pick it up. Oh god. Yeah, so if you move it next turn with your bonus action, then it can become bigger. Oh, my apologies. He does not have his sword out right now. He has a spear.
He has a
Ooh.
spear.
Yes.
I don't think he had a sword, did he?
he does.
He does. Okay.
He has a sword.
this whole time that the casting has happened, Antoffen is just glaring incredulously.
All right.
But he doesn't say anything.
This is how. God damn it. This is how the turn order is going to work based on just what people have said.
Yeah,
No initiative.
I'm okay with that.
Boom. There we go.
mean, I'm still holding up my hands, trying to wave at him.
So
Human? We don't even know what it is.
use a Duff Devil.
We know it opened up the seal.
He decides he wants to attempt to walk through it, which is a mistake, if I remember correctly.
Yes, it is.
Well, apparently, according to this, it doesn't matter if he walks through it, but I'm still gonna have him do the strength saving throw anyway. Which is 1d20 plus 6. He makes it. He just walks right through it, doesn't even seem to be bothered by it. He does take half damage, I believe, so if you want to roll a 1d8. He takes 2 damage. Or it takes 1 damage, actually. Alright, and he's approaching. He can't... What race was he?
Human.
He's half-elf.
Oh, he's half elf? Oh, my bad.
Alright, so he can't quite reach... Although... No, spears do not have reach. Lances do. No, yes, spears do. He can attack. So he's going to. He's going to attack the person who just cast the Dust Devil. Plus...
It could have been any one of us, because he did say... Because...
Alright, I guess he's attacking the person in front of him.
Fine.
The person in his range.
I'm dead. See you guys.
Immediately. That's,
I expected this.
Oh,
Should have gone with a different class.
I mean, you don't get killed from this. He does 10 damage.
10 damage? Okay.
10 damage.
Well, he technically could kill me if he rolls high enough.
He's going to do it one more time. He's going for a second stab. He misses that one, though. You're ready for him this time.
How much health do you have, Ash?
I haven't hit half yet.
Okay.
Luckily. He technically could kill me.
If he hit me with one of those hits, I would be less than half my health.
Well, it's Antiphon's turn when he's ready.
Antoffen, excuse me.
Oh!
Just remember, you could make a pun about how he ants often. Antoffen. Anyway, seeing this happen, he watches this guy walk in, totally ignoring, at least to his knowledge, his friend's spell, and then stabs her really well. So he's gonna come over here and wave his hands at him and start trying to speak to him in Drow. He'll say, please don't. Yeah, that's all he's gonna do.
All right. Ash.
I'm gonna move over here behind him and then use Fairy Fire on...
You have actually left his threaten range. He can do an opportunity attack.
Oh, what is it called?
Disengage?
Disengage, yeah.
That would take your action.
Alright, and then I'll use Healing Word on myself.
Okay.
What do I roll?
That's a... Well, give me a magic roll to see if it fizzles. Cool. And it's a d4 plus your spellcasting modifier. So I think a d4 plus 4, right?
That's 10.
That's 8. Or yeah, 8.
10. I thought my spellcasting modifier was 6.
No, your spellcasting modifier, not your spellcasting attack.
Modifier.
Yeah, your modifier
That's
is just your wisdom score. Your
4.
wisdom
Okay.
modifier.
So, okay.
My apologies.
Yep.
All right. His turn. He's going to sort of try and sidestep here. He's going to take an attack. Hold on. He can reach. He's going to do an attack on the drow first as he's coming forward.
No!
Does that hit your AC? I think it does.
That meets my AC.
Then it hits.
Aw.
It always hits if you hit the AC, it doesn't hit.
4 damage. And his second attack is going to your friend in the back. Because she seems to be the
Hits.
most competent. 6 damage.
Okay.
Then he's going to go again, making another attack against the goon in the back. What's your AC?
Wait, how did he get 3 attacks?
Action surge.
Oh, okay.
He gets a 4.
Wait, I had used it right. Okay.
I gave him everything back.
Okay. It hits.
What's your AC?
11.
I see.
That's why I didn't.
6 damage, and he's going for the drow again.
How many? What?
6 damage. Man, he's pretty good.
Cool, I have 6
Well,
health left.
we're only level 3s, and he was level what? 8,
5.
7, 5.
Antiphon.
Antoffen!
Antoffen.
Anyway, well, no holds barred. I'm gonna start witching him.
Alright.
I'm gonna use
Give us a magic roll.
Witch Bolt.
Or no, wait. It's a ranged attack, isn't it?
Yes.
So you have to meet his AC, or hit his AC.
Yes.
Have fun. Oh, you did not do it.
Cool.
You cast the spell, the lightning shoots from your hands. He holds up his shield as if he doesn't even care.
All right, that's cool. I guess I'm out.
Getting
Hold on.
a better look at his face now, you can see that he has pointed ears, but he's completely pale.
Bonus action using Misty Step.
All right, go ahead and teleport to 30 feet away. Well, give me a magic roll.
This is a D20.
D20 plus your spell attack. So it works, yeah. Go ahead.
That storm's still happening, isn't it?
Yeah, I wouldn't end my turn there if I were you.
Ah!
But you could bonus action teleport and then move.
Okay. I'm running. No. I'm gonna teleport over here. Can I ready my move?
Sure, you can ready your move. Why not?
If he moves towards me, I'm running.
Okay. Ash.
I'm still in range, right?
You're still in his range, yes.
Yeah. I'll use Moonlight.
Okay. Cast it. Is it a ranged attack or is it a saving throw? So he does a dexterity save.
Didn't mean to click that.
Jackson, what's your spell DC?
What's my spell DC?
Yeah.
It is 14.
So he made it.
You made it. What?
Because he rolled a 16 for a save.
Oh, I was looking at Alder. I meant Antis.
Antis. Yes. All right, so again, he holds up his shield as you shoot this beam. Doesn't seem to care.
And there went all my attacks, so
It's his turn.
I should have chose a different character.
He actually turns and he throws his spear.
Oh,
That's spear, so a lot less
no, that's
damage.
cool.
For 3 damage. You are able to dodge it mostly. You can feel the magic burn you as it goes past, though.
Yeah, cool. Just 3 health left. That's cool.
Then he draws his sword and faces you. Approaches.
Okay.
And Toffin.
Ugh. I'm gonna acid splash him.
Okay.
Thanks.
Give me a fizzle roll.
It only affects you if I lit it.
Give me a fizzle roll.
Whoa.
Fizzles.
It works fine, even though maybe I shouldn't let it.
You shouldn't.
He does not make the DC. How much damage does he take?
Oh, it's so much.
He takes 5 damage.
5.
That's pretty good. No, not minus 15, you dumbass.
How much damage did he take from my? No, he didn't take any. Yeah.
Yeah, he blocks it. So you hit him with this acid splash as he's turned his back to you, and it gets all over him, and he actually gives out a noise. He goes, "Ugh." And
Get away from my friend!
Does he have a cape?
Yeah, he does.
Then he unhooks his cape and drops it to the ground because it's now covered in acid.
I stare at him, hand shaking, and I'm gonna prepare my move to run again if he approaches.
Okay. Ash.
All right. I guess I'll move over and try to stab him with my knife.
Don't you get a +2?
To what?
Your knife?
I don't get plus anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you're proficient in it.
Guess I get +2. I don't know.
Give the roll. It should be on your character sheet.
Doesn't. I guess I do get a plus.
Whoa.
So you go and he parries you. And after his parry, he's going to go for an attack.
Okay.
Now he has a sword out, so that does. Oh, his spear should have been doing a lot more damage.
Yeah, it should have.
Nope.
It should have been killing us.
I was using the wrong stats. That hits your AC.
Totally hits my AC.
For 9 damage, max damage.
Okay.
He's actually going to turn and walk away from you. Opportunity attack. If you wish to take it. Jackson? Okay. You've missed, but so only barely. And he approaches.
I'm running!
Alright, so he'll get about there. And you can run.
I'm running that way. I'm running out. I'm leaving.
Oh, you're running out.
I have 3 health left. If he hits me, I'm dead. My character's not brave.
We'll do it like this. Oh, Jackson, by the way, on your turn, you can bonus action move this Dust Devil.
Oh, I can? I didn't know that. My bad.
We'll just put it here. And
As he approaches, I just like goof over to the side.
He continues to approach. He's going to make another strength save against this Dust Devil. Which he makes. So he takes half damage. Go ahead and roll a d8.
Me? Oh.
Yes.
Rolling.
Should have had a D8.
You rolled it twice.
I know, because my screen totally froze.
So did
Take
So I
mine.
didn't
first
know
step.
if I was.
He does take the first damage.
Whew.
And Toffin,
How's he looking?
he looks worse than he did when he was standing up there. For sure.
Okay.
He's breathing heavy.
Character.
I look him in the eyes, a look that says, "This could have been prevented." And I'm gonna blast him with burning hands.
Oh. Give it a fizzle.
Oh, it's Fizzle! Hold on.
6 damage, huh?
That's so good.
Oh.
You exploded yourself.
Yes! Wait, that was my roll. Dang it.
Yeah, you go to cast the burning hands, and you face your wand towards him. Unfortunately, he approached a little closer than you thought, and he smacks it with his shield. Your wand is over here,
Okay.
and the spell shoots against the wall. Ash,
Okay, cool.
She comes over and wait, how far is that?
Wait, that was my entire turn?
yeah, you lost your turn.
Cool, I'm dead.
Wait, how do I move right there and try to stab him again?
Stab?
Yep, with my knife.
You okay? He.
Then I'll move my Dust Devil right here.
All right. So he hears you coming, and he blocks it with his sword. His turn. He's gonna turn to you. He's gonna attack with his sword. Misses.
That hits.
It misses.
What?
That one hits.
Okay.
5 damage.
Okay.
All right, Antoffin.
You got
Wait,
it.
wait, wait.
You're supposed to be doing more damage to me.
Strength saving throw. Whoops. Am I supposed to what?
Nothing.
He makes that. And he doesn't even take half damage because he rolled so high.
Cool, now my wand's in a tornado.
Your wand's here-ish.
How big is the tornado, though?
Oh, crap. It is. It's huge.
Yeah,
We
Jackson,
all
you
have
have to
to
make a
roll.
strength saving throw.
I do?
Jackson does. He's in within 10 feet. Oh, you're so close.
I failed.
You take a D8 of damage. Roll it. Oops. I forgot this thing
Okay,
got.
it happens.
I forgot this thing
Cool.
got bigger.
Cool,
Gotta
so I
roll
watch hopelessly as my wand flies into the air. And I get down into the fetal position.
You can cast spells without your wand.
No, I need my focus.
You can cast spells that don't require material costs without your focus.
Oh, okay. Cool. So if I stand still, am I at risk of damage?
Yes.
No, you're not close enough. Wait, yes you are, because you have to be adjacent to it. So
Yeah.
maybe moving over here-ish. I'd say if you got over here, you'd be safe. But still within his range, so you don't take an opportunity attack.
Okay, I move over there. Well, let me turn. There we go.
Right.
Move over here.
Little bear.
And I just kind of the underhand toss an acid splash into his face.
Alright, as you're walking by, trying to avoid the tornado,
Woo!
give me a fizzle roll. Cool. Now he makes a dex save. Which he does not make. He takes 1 damage. His knees seem like they almost buckle, but he stays standing.
So are mine.
Ash,
I used my dagger.
your dagger? You have more spell points.
What do you mean I have more spell points?
Don't you have more spell points than that?
Oh yeah, I totally do.
Why are you
I
using your
have like
dagger?
one more left. I missed.
You could also be bonus action healing yourself this entire time as well.
Could you be
Um,
bonus action healing me? Because I kind of need it.
He's
I'll
a.
bonus action heal him. Why not?
All right, go ahead and Fizzle roll, and then heal roll.
Oops, I casted Inflict. Oh, yes!
Ooh, you heal for max +2.
How much is that?
So my max heal
No, I'm
is
just gonna you're full.
Yay!
You heal for full.
Oh,
All right, his turn. He's
Oh, I
gonna.
also have to roll for that.
Oh yeah, do you end your turn? You want to move? No, you're fine. Um, he's gonna attack Drow Man.
that's a hit.
I haven't rolled it yet.
Oh, I thought I rolled something else.
That's a
Oh, cool,
miss.
it doesn't hit.
He's gonna
It's
go
my.
for his second attack. Oh,
Oh!
he
Oh, would you look at that?
he goes for his second attack. His sword is stabbing towards you. What do you do?
Am I allowed to finish him off?
Eh,
I think that's what he was implying.
yeah, you just, go ahead.
Okay. As he approaches towards me, I don't want to be cool because my character's not cool. So as he approaches me,
Just
I
be
like
cool. Why not?
no, I recoil back, right? And I like kick my foot up, and then my wand like flies over and sticks him in the eye.
Your wand flies over?
Yeah, flying through it's in the vortex right now.
Oh, it just gets picked up.
Yeah, it's being picked up and it's flying at high velocities. It just sticks right into his eye.
And he collapses.
Yeah,
I'll just dismiss the vortex.
this saves me the trouble of having to find my wand afterwards.
Your broken one.
It's not broken.
He
That
snapped
was
it. I thought.
a crit set.
No,
No, he didn't snap it. He
he
just knocked
smacked
it out
it.
of my hand.
Mhm.
I move over. I crawl over and lurch the wand out of his eye.
It makes a
Wipe
sick.
it off on my coat. Nice squelch noise. And I stand up and look at you. I look at the demon next to me, and I start walking. I walk away. I walk to the open door.
Give me a wisdom.
Save or roll?
Either one. It's up to you. Doesn't matter. The end result's the same.
Oh, okay. That makes me feel better. Oh yeah, that's right. I don't even have a thing here.
As you're walking, you remember the guy said there was two.
I stop. Crap. Isn't there two? I ask over my shoulder.
All right, he just turned around to you and asked if there was two.
Yes, they did say there was two.
Okay. I creep forth. I'm peeking around this
What
corner,
did I
by
roll?
the way.
I rolled d6. Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
I wrote it all down for you, so you have. It also gives you temporary hit points. How many did you
Only
use?
temporary.
Yeah, you just use one, so you heal for 4. You get 1 temporary hit point.
Yeah. Oh, one. Okay.
Yep, 1 temporary hit point per dice used.
Okay. So do I just put 6 on my life?
Yeah. All right, so you're walking around.
You notice like 6 dead bodies.
Not even.
What? There was 6, I thought.
No, when he's walking around, yeah, in the next room you see that it's filled with sand, little skeleton parts poking out of the sand.
Okay. You can wait for her to go forward and then follow.
Okay.
Now I kind of want to switch my character.
You can if you really want to.
I might just do that. But
Never-
next game.
Have the character get hit by a bus right now.
All right, so this room filled with sand does indeed have skeletons just strewn about the entire place. All of them seem perfectly clean. Some of them seem yellow from age, while others are a little bit more white from being more recent.
Hey,
What do you think happened in here?
is there any like a place where the sand is particularly mounding, or is it like all just flat?
There's all sorts of footsteps and kicked sand and little mounds everywhere.
Is there like a mound like telling where it might have come from?
Where what came from?
Like say, is there like a mound like near a door? Like is it higher near a door to per se like say that like the sand was bigger over here, like it came in through here or
The sand didn't look like it came in from anywhere really.
hmm. I have no idea.
It,
Can I make a knowledge arcana to see if a spell did this?
it is a little bit bigger here. It looks like it was pressed up against something.
Can I make a knowledge arcana to see if a spell did this?
Sure, give me a knowledge arcana.
I can tell you it was necromancy because everyone uses necromancy.
You weren't there.
You can tell this looks like a common necromancy trap used by demons.
Is it active?
You wouldn't think so.
I'd look at the demon and gesture for her to go first.
She walks over.
Gesture.
Nothing
Yes.
moves.
She points to you and says, "Go first."
I shake my head.
She would have done it if you didn't point.
It's a gesture. Like a friendly like a nod to the front, you know?
Yeah, that's exactly what she does not like.
Well, my character walks over this way.
Oh, as you were walking over in front of me, I used gust and push you over.
Isn't that just like 5 feet?
All right, give me a physical roll real quick.
Okay.
Well, if he
Just
rolls high
because
enough, it could be more than 5 feet.
Mm.
Probably a bit there. All right, she pushes you. You sort of stumble.
Over this way.
Yep.
I thought I was pushing that way.
You have
Pushing
to
this
push
way.
away from you.
Yeah.
Oh, as he was in front
ran-
of you?
walked in front of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my apologies. Sand flies up and onto you. Bones scatter.
I get up, stare at her, and quite frankly question our friendship.
We weren't friends.
I mean, that's what he believes.
He's pretty lame.
He is. But even he has standards.
Mm.
Yeah, I guess he's just gonna get up and dust himself off, and no, he's gonna prestidigitate himself off. He's gonna use the prestidigitation to clean him.
Okay.
And he's gonna move.
As you're looking over here, you see there's a big iron door open right along here that went to this room, and inside you see a very interesting looking table.
I run up to the table.
The table is very pretty. It has a design of what seems to be birds and a nest.
What do we know what birds are?
That's a good question.
I'm gonna roll for that one.
That's what I'm just asking because
I'm rolling again. I don't want a 10. I guess not. The demon would.
I look at it, confused.
I would. How would I know? Okay.
Because you have
Let's
some
go.
knowledge from ancient.
I'm gonna head this way.
Okay. Heading that way ends up. The cave gets. Or it turns less into a room and more into a cave. The walls are much rougher. The sand sort of seems to trickle off.
Okay.
Woo. Woo. Woo.
It's like a water slide.
Ignore that purple line right now.
I
Give me a
approach the.
give me a perception check.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Woohoo!
You see jack shit.
I
You
trip.
see sand in your
Okay.
eye.
Keep walking.
All right, you keep walking.
Just a second. Perception.
Cool. As you're approaching, you can see the arcane symbols written across the ground.
What do they say?
You can give me an arcana. It looks like some sort of barrier / illusion spell. You're not sure they're active. Plus, he just walked over it.
All right.
As you guys are approaching that direction, your eyes start to hurt. You're not 100% why, but as you continue on, you notice that it's actually getting bright.
I hold my hand up to my face. But I press on.
Continuing on, the mouth of the cave gets closer and closer. The brightness just blinding you completely.
Can I press to digitate some blinds over my eyes?
You can get some like dark glasses, sort of a
Okay,
thing.
cool.
I'm just kind of squinting.
I put on some sunglasses that aren't cool yet, but one day he'll be a trendsetter.
All right, you guys emerge from the cave mouth, and what you see is a blue open area. There's no roof whatsoever. In the
I
sky,
fall over.
there is a ball of fire. That is what's blinding you. You fall over on what seems to be dirt covering a wide area and what seems to be some sort of plant, which its bottom half looks different than its top half. Where the top half of the tree looks rougher and more of a darker brown with green on top, and the bottom half is more of a light brown and very smooth.
Have you ever seen mushrooms like that? I say, pointing out the trees.
No.
I look up at the sun. I'm
Would
gonna
I
try
know
to.
what these are?
You can give me a nature.
Nature. All right. Give me. I'll give you some nature.
You don't know what those are. You just know they're plants.
No.
So you look up at the
I'm-
sun.
I'm looking at the sun, and I'm gonna knowledge arcana to see what level of fireball it is.
Okay. It's like a really high level fireball. Even the
Infinity.
strongest mages you know wouldn't be able to cast that.
There's some really powerful wizards here.
Do I know what the sun is?
Yes, you do know what the sun is.
I don't say anything.
Okay.
I pull out the book, the unwritable book,
Okay.
and I hold it up to see if words appear on the page.
Give me a d20. Nothing happens.
I frown and put the book away.
Oh, we're down here, by the way, audience. Woo.
Oh gosh dang it, Caleb.
Not that it really matters.
I really didn't.
But all that stuff that happened,
Yeah,
the pink line.
Here's the arcane symbols. They didn't go that direction, and they're down here. They left.
I'm gonna walk out.
You're already outside.
I know. I was thinking I was still kind of like in the mouth of the cave right then, but now I'm.
Right.
Now I'm in the middle of everything.
Outside, you hear a very sharp sound in the back, in the sort of the background, and there's a lot of it going on. It's not a painful sharp. It's just a high pitch. It's almost nice.
Huh. I I look around. Uh, I just kind of sit down.
Shouldn't you deliver your books? She asks.
Are you serious? Look at this. He gestures to the everything.
Indeed, look at it. You both hear a voice.
I look around.
Looking around, you could see off to the side of the mouth of the cave is a large floating woman who doesn't have feet. She's very slender and has a long black dress that sort
Do
of
I
goes down
know
into
what
small
she is?
tendrils. Huh?
We know what she is.
I don't.
Give me a religion.
I kind of
She's also
figure what it is.
she's also very pale.
I don't know what she is.
Dolphin. She's just a strange woman.
I think I would put the pieces together, but okay.
You're kind of getting an idea that she's a very powerful being. Um, she
But I
turns
don't.
she turns to you and gives you what seems to be a sly smile. You don't recognize your goddess.
Once she hears that, she bows.
Wait. I hesitantly bow. I thought. Huh.
Hello?
Yes, the sky. Beautiful, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
Isn't my god a spider?
I can be
Or
whatever
is this someone
form I
different?
please. She then her dress starts to arch up and grow, and the tendrils that were coming down from the dress turn into spider legs. And then
Yeah,
she's now
I
standing on the
bow
ground.
more fervently. I clutch my pendant that I actually have, which is a holy symbol of the spider.
She's now half spider, half woman. You two are very lucky to
I'll
have been
say.
the first ones to see this.
What is it?
The surface world. The seal is broken.
And that's when the preview stops. And then the credits roll, and then. If we had a theme song, it would play right then.
Oh!
And then to the main film.
Yeah, exactly. That was the prelude.
You, Ontafin,
I look up.
I need you to break the rest of the seals.
Me?
Yes.
How?
Where are the rest of the seals?
They're located throughout the world. You will not be alone. I will get two others to come with you. Ash, your services are not required here.
He nods.
I look at Ash. And I look at Ash, but I keep a look of pride, I guess.
You will not
I mean, I was just.
you will not find the power you seek on the surface.
She kind of hangs her head.
For now,
I feel almost
and often
proud.
journey to the north.
What's
That way.
north? Okay.
Right as you're about to ask the question, she just points.
That way.
I nod.
Two others will join you. But for now, we must hurry away from this place. They're coming back.
My eyes go wide, and I nod quickly. I start going.
All right.
I look over my shoulder at Ash as I leave, and don't say goodbye.
She doesn't either.
All right, now you're traveling north.
Ta-da!
Yay.
My character, because even though I'm a drow, I still understand the concept of eyes adjusting, right? Because I could cast light and stuff.
Yes.
So
What
as I
kind of
go,
character?
Say again, Jackson. What are you saying?
No, nothing.
Okay, what are you casting?
as I as I go, I use my prestidigitation to kind of loosen up on the sunglasses until it
Not even
doesn't
another
hurt quite as
character
bad.
sheet.
A new character sheet, yes. Yeah, so you can get it to the point where just a steady stream of magic can be is fine, but you can't get it to the point where it doesn't hurt.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
you
he.
feel your eyes wouldn't actually be able to adjust to this at all.
Yeah, figures. He had uh, uncomfortably doubles up on the sunglasses and continues on. Although he's actually a lot happier now. I think he actually prefers to be alone now that he's had his first friend.
I'm not making you any better.
Yeah, no.
So you continue on, you travel for a while. It starts to get dark. You're able to loosen up on the magic as the sun's or as the ball of fire disappears. You're
I
not
wonder
exactly
as it
sure
goes
why
over
it's
the
disappearing.
as it goes over the horizon, I brace for impact, and then just kind of open my eyes slowly as it doesn't.
You hear a massive boom as a mushroom cloud. No, no, you do fine. As you're walking, um, in the dark, you are starting to get a little tired, as you've
Mm-hmm.
been up for several hours.
Yeah.
Uh, what are you up to? What are you
Is
gonna do?
the moon or the stars out?
The yes, sorry. The as the sun finishes setting, you notice a blue glow kind of come over the world, and
Mm-hmm.
as you look up, you see what seems to be a white sphere, similar to the ball of fire, but emitting a much lighter, much more pleasurable glow, and surrounding it are just dots of glistening white.
Mm. I sit down. Do I have experience with glowworms?
Probably would. Yeah, let's say we would.
Okay. I look up at him. I look up at the sky, and I. That's the first thing that I think of.
There you
I
are,
wonder
traveling on the map.
if the. Okay, cool. I wonder if the world is actually like, or if this, what I perceive to be a lack of roof, is actually a very, very large one. And I pull out my book again, the unwritable book, and I hold it up to see if writing appears.
Give me another d20. As you open the page to the book, a glisten sort of shines across the book, but
My eyes go
disappears quickly.
wide. I look down. Is it making words?
Nothing else seems to happen.
I hold it up more.
Nothing else seems to happen.
And I use the
Uh,
same rolls as I did for her, so I don't have to roll again.
Sure, just replace them wherever you want.
Yep.
I guess I close the book and put it back in my bag. I'm gonna pull out one of my. I'm gonna sit down. There's like a hill nearby.
Yeah, this area, um, you came out of what seemed to be just the naked plants, and you came to see these plants look like they should go all the way down, and little blades of green were popping up over the late over the horizon. Sorry.
Hmm. I'm gonna
Uh,
find. Sorry, continue.
yeah, and then over in the distance you would see a hill with a couple trees on top of it. It's
I
not super big,
approach.
but
Yeah, I'm just gonna go up on this little hill and sitting, not quite under one of the trees, but near one where I can, or under one of the large green mushrooms. I'm gonna sit over towards the edge where I can still look up and see the moon, and I'm gonna pull out one of my papers and use my ink pen to start drawing it as best as I can.
All right.
Are you a drawer?
No, he's bad. What should I make a check to see how good I do?
Sure. What would
Would
perform? I
that be like,
guess
perform? Oh, sweet. I'm actually good at it then.
perform on paper.
Oh yeah.
You draw a really good sketch. You even get some of
Take a
the
look at it.
green mushrooms.
Take a look at it. I smile proudly and gently blow on it to dry off the ink, and I stuff it back into my bag and I lay back.
As you lay back, you sort of drift off into a sleep.
Not asleep.
Yeah, you kind of roboted out there.
You drift off into a sleep.
Okay.
Sorry. As you wake up, you can see that the whitish blue ball is still in the sky with all of the stars, all of the
Huh.
glowworms.
I'm happy to see this, as I much prefer this over the horrifying fireball.
Your internal clock would tell you slept for your required amount of time and no more.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna start walking again. Just keeping the same general direction that was pointed to me.
All right. You walk for what seems to be a couple more hours when you notice the blue glow from the world slowly starts to fade into more of a red, as it was
What'd
when
you
the
do?
fireball was in the sky.
What did you do?
Seeing this, I panic and I get scared. I wonder if perhaps the giant ball has finally landed and maybe exploded something, and I hide. I'm gonna hide under a tree.
Okay, so you go hide behind a tree, looking out towards where the light seems to be coming from, because the sky starts to change in that direction from purples and oranges and reds. All of a sudden, you are immediately blinded by something. It's in the opposite direction from where the from where the fireball landed. You're sure of that.
I'm completely confused. I hiss and I throw my cloak over my face, and I'm just gonna lay down on the ground.
Yeah, it just seems to be a fiery cloud coming up. Just...
I'm gonna try to sleep again.
As you're on the ground for a while, you attempt to try to go back to sleep. You may doze off just a little bit, but something about this light is making it difficult for you to sleep outside. It's
So
just the
warm.
cracks from underneath your cloak, the cloak being as thin as it is.
I just get up and I walk with my cloak up from my back and over my face, and holding it up with one of my hands, just trying to keep it from getting into my eyes again. And I just keep walking.
With even the smallest glance, you've noticed there's another fireball in the sky.
I wonder if it's some kind of siege, and some wizard is constantly sieging someone over on the other side of the plane.
So you do this cycle at least one more time, and by the time something interesting happens, it's about noonish when you arrive. So the sun high in the sky. You've learned to sleep at least a little bit in when the sun is starting to, when the ball of fire is starting to come up.
Okay.
And then you come up across what seems to be a giant, not really a giant wall, but like a wall that's a good 6 or 7 feet high.
I look
It's
at this wall.
little in the distance. You look
Okay.
at
Is
this-
it dark?
It's noon.
It's noon.
It's noon.
Ugh.
Tis none.
I approach this wall. Do I know, like, do they make walls underground? Like,
Oh,
just like half walls like this? Because every wall
not
I would have
really.
experience with touches the ceiling.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that it wouldn't go up to the ceiling unless it was like a
Uh,
stalactite or whatever. But
yeah. I approach this wall, and I examine this wall.
you see that it is made of what seems to be a dark rock square, and
Hmm.
that's all down the sides.
Oh wait, I'm not doing that. Never mind.
I think for a moment, this seems like an unnecessarily complicated amount of work to do for something as insignificant as this. It's not even a good wall, and I start to climb over it.
Okay, give me an athletics or an acrobatics.
Acrobatics, please.
You're able to acrobat your way up there with some clumsiness,
I'm
and
not the most physical.
you get to the top and you see that it is fairly thick, and then just drops off on the other side, as it did on the side you climbed up.
I walk over to the other side and hop down,
And you do so.
and I'm gonna keep going the same direction, I guess.
You're now on the other side of the wall. So you continue on again.
Look.
Again, you see zero anything other than these plants. You see what seems to be very colorful plants, and they're really small.
I've run over these colorful plants.
So you look at them. They look like they have the same green things in the green mushrooms, but they're different colors. There's reds, there's blues, there's yellows, there's purples.
I approach them and get down and I get down real close to the ground to see what's holding them up, elevated off the ground.
Seems to be just little green sticks.
I poke one of them.
As you poke it, it starts to sway, sort of giving off a peaceful feeling.
I I kind of get lost and I just kind of lay there for a little bit.
You get lost. You're staring at these little plants as they sway in the wind. Oh, or
I'm
sorry,
tempted.
as they sway from your poking them. Then the wind picks up just a little bit and starts billowing the little green blades on the ground, just sending waves over them. The little
I've
colorful.
I've never felt natural wind before,
That's true.
so this whole scenario is just wondrous to me.
Yep. The little plants are also swaying without you having to touch them. The large green mushrooms also moving with the wind, giving off a sound that is most pleasant.
I stumble up to my feet, looking for the direction, looking towards the direction that the gust is coming from, wondering if it's the demon again to cast gust at me. But
You
it looks like it's
see
not.
emptiness.
And I, I wonder why. I realize why the humans would want to banish something from something so nice when they could have it on their own. I'm gonna keep going.
You travel for again what seems like days, finding just new things all over the
Normally
place.
he would feel like this is monotonous, but the new things make it worth it to him.
Yeah, every day there's just some little thing that's new. You see what seems to be the carvings of those on that table, the flying around above you, making the chirping noises you heard earlier.
Huh. He gets down and pulls out another sheet of paper. He's gonna attempt to draw one.
Give me a perform check. All right, you are interrupted.
Hmm.
You're drawing. It's going fantastically. You've gotten like the quick sketch done. Now you're going to start filling in some of the details. When you hear what seems to be, it sounds like a howl. of some sort.
I shoot up onto my feet and look around, but I don't grab my wand yet because I've yet to see anything in this world that poses a threat.
As you look around, you see there's fairly taller grass just a little bit to your right, and it seems to be moving as if something's moving through it.
I hmm. I I put my hand on my wand in my pocket, but I look closely before doing anything.
As you're looking through the bushes, you see what seems to be werewolves.
Oh. Do the werewolves I know and experience, aren't they friendly? Or at least
No, the
like
werewolves you
social?
experience are very bestial.
Oh, okay. I recoil and pull out my wand and hold it out at them.
As you do that, you notice that these aren't quite like the werewolves you're used to. They are a lot smaller.
Hmm.
But there's a bunch of them.
Oh. I seeing this. How close are they?
They're getting fairly close. I would say within 15, maybe within 10.
Cool. In a daring move, I'm gonna run towards them and then cast misstep behind them to confuse them and then run away.
You're going to teleport behind them?
Yeah, and then run.
All right, as you start running towards them, they seem to get down on a sort of hunch down and start making this growling sound. You cast misstep, teleport behind them. They they make a weird sort of whiny noise as you start to run, and then you hear the howl again, and they start to chase.
I keep running. Yeah, I'm just sprinting.
You are running from these wolves. When you let's see what kind of sound is this? I don't know. You hear something behind you. Some sort of magical sound behind you. And
Is like a happy magical sound or a scary magical sound?
I mean, it's a magical sound.
That's really vague. I guess I look over my shoulder.
Yeah, you just look over your shoulder and you see the wolves are sort of trapped in what seem to be black tendrils that have covered over them.
Okay.
It's very similar to the look of the of Sparza's dress or her tendrils on her dress. Her
Hmm.
tendrils on her dress or her like spider legs.
Can I make a knowledge arcana to see if I recognize this?
Sure.
I don't.
It just looks like a divine experience.
Hmm.
And they get squished.
Oh, jeez.
Blood
Eyes go wide.
blood flies out from all from the legs. A horrible
I
crunching
hold them.
sound just echoes through your ears after all of this peacefulness you've seen.
I'm gonna hold on one second. I'm gonna hold out my holy symbol and kiss it. And thank her uneasily, I guess. And then start going again.
As you're walking, you come up to what seems to be a dirt path in the middle of all of these green blades.
Hmm.
Sort of looks like a tunnel just without the walls.
I'm gonna start following it.
In which direction? Left or right?
Uh, well, no, I'm not gonna direct. I'm not gonna follow it. I'm gonna keep going the direction I was told to go. I'm not gonna be swayed.
To be 100%. Well, give me a wisdom save. You're
Woo!
you're not even sure you're going the right direction anymore.
Oh no. Well, I guess I'm just gonna go a direction.
Yeah, from all the sleeping and running from the wolves, you could have turned 180 degrees right now and you wouldn't even know it.
Well, I didn't see this before, so I'm just gonna start going on it in a direction. Left, I'll say, in my eyes. I don't know where I'm facing though.
Okay, we're gonna have you go going left. So you travel left for a while. Up ahead, you see what seems to be a creature pulling a wooden device.
I hide behind a tree as I investigate.
All right, you're hiding behind the tree. You see. Give me a stealth.
Super sneaky.
Great. So what you see. Let me just give him this real quick. Fantastic. Fantastic. All right, so though, as you're looking, you see that there's what seems to be a small beast of some sort. There's hair all over it. It's walking on its four legs and it's making sort of a clip clop sound.
That's a weird looking werewolf.
Yeah, it's got a long face. And what it's pulling seems to be some sort of hand cart, but a little bit bigger. And riding it is what looks to be a pale child of a very similar race to the thing you just fought, or fought a few days ago. This is like almost a week later.
Yeah, but that guy is still burned in my head though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna investigate this little child.
This
Can narrow
child,
my eyes at it.
as he's passing, he sort of sees you a little bit. He seems to notice you. As a reaction, you'd probably duck behind the tree. And he's, "Oh, don't be afraid, friend. Come on out."
I emerge.
What?
Wait, I don't understand. Wait, what language is he speaking?
That's true. He's making He's making weird sounds.
I I retreat into the woods.
You start running.
I retreat far enough to where I can get behind a tree and still stare at him.
What happened? So he sees you. You see that his eyes go really wide, and he says something else under his breath, and he starts using these leather whips, and he's whipping the horse, or he's whipping the creature, and the creature starts going really fast, making a protesting noise as he goes away down the dirt path.
I stare incredulously as he leaves and continue on the path.
All right, you continue on. You go back onto the path.
Yes.
As you continue on, you can see, uh, I'd say 2 more days. You can see again what seems to be a wall, but behind
By
the
now,
wall,
have I? Oh, quick question. Have I adjusted to the point where I'm traveling at night for the most part?
yes, I would say you have.
Okay, cool.
So mostly at night, a little bit morning, a little bit twilight. You finally figured out a good way to sleep in the light. Pretty much, you get whatever clothing you have, and you just put it on your face.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, you see.
This is really weird to me too. Like, I'm not used to be able to see color like this all the time.
Yes, the color is almost painful. Almost.
Almost. It's like a pleasure pain.
At night, it's fine. The colors are dimmer. It's a bit darker.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you see the wall, and behind that, you see buildings without the rock design on them. Because usually when drow build their homes, they sort of either chisel them out of rock or they mold them out of rock, and then they try to make them blend in as well as stand out at the same time from the surrounding caves. This, it's like the same thing, but there are no rocks, and it just stands out.
I stare at this curiously. For a second, I think, oh, maybe I should go in because this is the direction I'm supposed to be going. But then I realized that I got kind of turned around. Gonna go in.
You're
I'm
heading
gonna
for it?
approach it at least. It's nighttime, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna approach.
All right, you approach it. It takes you about an hour to get there.
Okay.
As you approach the gate, you start to hear shouting. Again, you can't understand the language. It just sounds really odd.
I look around. Is it directed towards me?
No, you see what seem to be shadows move across the top of the wall, which is a bit taller than the wall you jumped over.
Is there anything I can dive behind?
As you're walking up the path, no, it's pretty much clear.
I stand there like a deer in the headlights.
And then come the arrows.
No! Yes!
All of them are missing. What do you do?
Do I see who's shooting them?
Yeah, there seem to be a bunch of shadow beings on the wall shooting arrows at you.
Um,
Actually, you can see. There seems to be the children people up on the wall shooting arrows
I
at
was
you.
gonna say.
My apologies.
No, you're fine. I duck and I guess I shout at them. I don't shout at them. I'm gonna like wave at them like with my arms like in a peaceful manner, I guess. I'm gonna shout things in drow. I'm gonna shout like please don't hurt me. I don't want to hurt you. Stuff like that.
The yelling seems to intensify, and they start shooting more arrows.
No.
Still missing.
Okay. I turn around and run into behind the nearest thing.
You run, and you run behind. You run into what seems to be a bush. As you look over, I assume
Yes.
you can see the big door that was on the wall slowly open, and pouring out seem to be these children people holding those really bright torches.
I cover my eyes for a bit, and then I'm going to cast a spell on myself.
Which one? Disguise self.
I'm going to make myself look like a children person.
You are not small enough. How tall are
Well,
you?
I guess. Oh, I can only be 1 foot shorter, 1 foot taller. I'm 5'5", so that'd be 4'5".
So you're making yourself look like them, but 4'5". But pretty much double their heights.
I guess I would know that I can't go that short, right?
Yes.
So I'll just try to turn into the guy that I saw earlier.
Who is also a child person. Oh, the guy you fought.
Yeah, no, the guy we fought. Yeah.
Almost a month ago, or like
Yeah.
2 to 3 weeks. I don't know. I'll go back and I'll do the math correctly later, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn into him.
All right, so you turn into him. You make it look like you have his armor,
Yeah, and I'm gonna play dead.
and you play dead, so you fall over. Um, they come running. They're searching different areas. They sort of saw where you went. They sort of start searching through the bush. Actually, before you decide if you choose the plate armor, you know that it's just an illusion, and if they touch you, they would know you're not wearing metal.
I'm aware of this.
Okay.
Before they get close, I'm gonna do something.
Okay, so they start look. You can hear them rustling through the bush that you're in.
Oh, I'm gonna minor illusion to look like I got stabbed.
All
It's
right,
gonna
so
be blood on the ground and on my armor.
by one of the arrows.
No, I'm gonna make it look like I got stabbed, like slashed.
Okay. So they're searching through, and
And before they get to me, I'm gonna like come out of the bush, clutching my stomach, and I'm gonna wait to see what they do first, just like to see their initial reaction.
they seem very shocked. Their eyes go wide. They jump backwards. Some of the bow people ready their arrows, pointing them at you, but they don't do anything.
I grunt, and I point to the direction that I started running before, as if saying that I had gone that way. Like I kind of like sit down and hold my chest or my stomach.
One of them sort of turns to one of the others, not taking his eye off of you. He says something and sort of gestures towards you, and then starts running off down that direction with almost everybody. There's two left, and they both have arrows trained at you.
I sit there. Oh, crap. Wondering what I've gotten myself into.
How long do you sit there?
How long do they stand there?
They don't seem to be moving. A couple of times they'll look away from you, looking down the path to make sure their friends are all right.
Okay. I'm gonna um
Sometimes they'll turn to each other and speak to each other in that language.
and then I'm going to crawl behind the bush.
You trying to stealth?
And then no, as soon as I go behind the bush, I misty step behind them.
They, as you start moving, they wiggle their bows and they shout. You get behind the bush and
I don't
teleport.
understand them.
Yeah, you teleport behind them, and they sort of run forward and look behind the bush, and they see that you're not there. You're behind them right now.
And I'm going to start moving towards the town.
You running
Yes.
towards the town.
Yes, I'm pretty sure my character at least is very sure that this is where he's supposed to be going.
All right, you start running towards the town. The door isn't open anymore. They
Okay.
closed it. Um,
Well, seeing that, I'm not going to run for the door. I'm going to go around. I'm going to go like towards the edge, I guess. And I'm
Right.
going to be trying to keep low to avoid them seeing me immediately.
all right, so you give the door a good berth since they saw you fairly quickly running down the path last time.
Yeah.
Are you still the half elf?
Yes.
Okay. So you're running. You get to the side of the wall. What are you up to?
How tall is it?
I'd say a good 7 feet.
I'm going to try to climb it.
All right, give us acro or athletics. All right, so you get up to the wall. You roll the 14.
I'm ready.
You start climbing. You get up to the edge. Your fingers are over it, and you hear a voice from behind you.
Wow. You look very stupid right there.
What language is it speaking?
Yours?
Drow.
Drow. I stop and turn slowly. My head, at least. I'm still hanging onto the edge. And I see who it is.
I'm a tiefling.
Another.
Uh,
Whoa, these ability scores.
What?
You got 3 16s.
Yeah. Remember I rolled that?
Yeah,
yeah.
just where you put them and everything. It's just
I glance. I land on the ground. I let go. I turn to him and I speak to him in Drow, saying, "I need to get in here."
That would be a human city. Wait, would I know
It
it's a
is
human city?
not human. So Sparza has given you a little bit more information.
Uh huh.
Um, right now you're in what would be called the Halfling area. Um,
That's
she
why they're children.
she says they're related to gnomes, which would be
Gnomes.
related to Gendo if anyone has studied ancient races in their
I
classes.
have history.
Yes, if anyone studied ancient races in their classes, they'd know what that is.
Okay.
Cool. What's Gendo?
The Gendo are one of the ancient races.
So I tell them they're kind of like gnomes. Gendo.
Okay.
The thing you know about gnomes, you would have known about the deep gnomes, because they're deep gnomes. They're pretty much the only thing down there that's not considered evil.
Hmm.
The drow steal from them a lot
I've
because they
probably
have a lot
done
of
it
gold
before.
and they don't really defend it well.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I tell them this.
Well, I know this because I know gnome stuff,
Okay.
but I look over and what are you what are you doing here?
Well, she's I forgot her name.
Sparza.
Bars sent me.
You can also call her the true goddess.
I didn't expect to see someone so interesting.
I'm sorry, I've just never been on the surface before. Things are different here.
Yeah, they seem a lot different.
There's children. This entire town consists of children. How
They're
do they manage?
they're like gnomes. They're just naturally short.
But they look so young.
Most gnomes look young,
Guess that's true. Um,
Young with beards.
young with beards.
so what do what's your name?
I'm Reap.
Nice to meet you. My name's Antoffen.
I heard from her.
Oh, okay. What did she say?
What did she say?
She pretty much did the same thing. That you need to find the other seals and break them. You have been
Am I
assigned to
going the
the
right
Halfling
way?
Kingdom.
Am I? Is this the North Way?
Yes, this is. You know that there's two seals in the Halfling Kingdom.
The Halfling.
She she lets you know that there's one in a near a volcano, and there's one not too far from your current position.
Okay.
Probably a good week away, actually. There.
But it's only like 5 feet away.
Where are we right now?
You're right there.
Here.
Oh, okay. All right. So, seems you were having fun trying to get in there. Whatever
No,
there is.
they tried to kill me.
Everything will try to kill you up here.
That's entirely untrue, actually.
In case you're curious, they're by the city of Matthew.
Has
Uh,
anything not tried to kill you since you've been up here?
yes, the strange flying mice have been friendly enough, and the weird mushrooms don't seem poisonous at all.
Well, most plants won't kill you.
Exactly.
Anything living. You know
Plants are
what I
living.
meant. You
Plants?
know what I mean with a thought process.
What's Rape survival
I
skill?
mean, I know for a fact that there are intelligent plants, right? Not
Survival.
intelligent plants, but like living evil plants.
Yes. Also, with your since you're trained in
Plus
survival,
5.
I'm gonna say she gave you a sort of almost like a manual of different things in the upside world.
You know what she knew?
More or less. Just what she thought you needed.
I guarantee you that there are plants that will move and attempt to kill you.
Well, I don't see those trees moving. I throw my knife at the tree. Doesn't
That's
move.
That's what I'm saying. There's none of the plants up here have tried to kill me.
Yeah.
It shakes
So?
and drops some leaves.
Doesn't seem very threatening.
Exactly.
Well,
You're
it's
saying that
not because
everything
it
up
doesn't
here
have
will
a
try.
thought process. I don't see it screaming when I hit it with my knife.
Unlike some of the mushrooms underground, I'm trying to say I like it up here because the trees don't try to kill me.
I don't think most mushrooms will try to kill you downstairs.
Some will.
Some,
There
not
are
all.
some living plants
But
that
none up
are
here.
carnivorous.
None up here have ever attempted to harm me, is all I'm saying. Now
Well,
let's forget the semantics and what are we doing?
what living thing that has flesh?
Forget the semantics and what are we doing?
We're breaking
We
in
have a
here.
mission. In here?
Yeah, it looks like a kingdom or a wall.
Wait, don't you know that the thing isn't near here?
Yeah, the seal that she wants you to break is not near here.
But isn't there a wall near everywhere that goes across the land, or am I just?
He's past that. This
Oh,
is
he
this is
did.
around a
Okay.
city, a specific city.
So not in there. We're going farther.
Yes. She also said some recon would be nice, but not 100% necessary.
I don't tell him this.
She doesn't say it like that. She says it more regally, of course, but
I mean, you already mentioned that we're not supposed to be here.
Yeah.
So where do we go then? You're the one who she talked to last.
I say we're supposed to go around the city.
north.
Apparently, they don't like you.
She also taught you how to know your north direction.
Yep, north.
I consider attracting attention to him, but I'm not that mean.
You'll regret.
Oh, I also still look like a human.
Half elf. But for all you know, it's just a pale elf.
Yeah.
He looks like a pale elf.
Yeah. But you know it's him because Sparza dropped you off right here.
Okay.
It was a teleportation.
Oh. So he gets a drop off.
You're not as special.
Yeah, there's a
And
reason
Toffin-
she can drop off now and couldn't earlier.
Antoffen feels fine though. He got to experience the world. So I guess Antoffen leads the way.
He falls behind casually.
All right, you walk around the city seemingly without incident and continue on your way. Hey campers! Thank you so much for watching. If you liked, please leave a like down below. If you want to see more, you can head to our channel, check out some of our other stuff. Baron campaign seems to be the fan favorite right now. If you want to see some other stuff, you can over to Josh's channel. And until the next time, we'll see you around the campfire. See you, campers.